Nick Vandenberg and his partner Niels Feijen have played thousands upon thousands of racks of pool. If they can win 2 more here tonight, they will be the World Cup of Pool champions, and they will have vanquished the mighty Philippines.
Rack 16, Holland's break, leaving 8 racks to 7.
Well, the scene has been set.
Settle down
They
now,
have
please.
won 6 racks in a row. Who would have believed the tables would have been turned like this? And breaking to edge closer. Niels Feijen. Almost made the 9 in the side. Don't think he can get through to the 2. He made the 1 off the break. And he can't. You see Niels just shrugging. That was so close to being a terrific break. And he got the cue ball back into the middle of the table. That's usually a formula for success. The break in 9 ball, Phil, I've said it so many times, it's such a weapon. You know, it's like having a big serve in tennis or being able to hit it 300 yards off the tee in golf.
Don't we see it often in Q Sports when a title looms large? Strange things happen.
Push out call.
Well, he's pushing into the same area, so it's either going to be the kick off the side cushion or off the bottom cushion. But the situation hasn't changed. So if you didn't like it the first time, you can't like it now.
7 o'clock.
Big moment. Can't really see any attacking options here for Team Philippines. But certainly you can play a good aggressive safety.
Extension call.
This is what these guys play for. Crunch time. He's got the 2 behind the 8. He tried to get the cue ball in behind the 7 and the 9. That would have been party time.
He has caught the 2 just a little too thick for that.
Extension call.
How's your Dutch, Phil?
Not as good as my Swahili.
Which will be putting a team in the World Cup next year. No, this isn't a very good shot from Niels. Underhit it. It's not easy, but it's a chance. Dennis feel like it's a chance worth taking? answer. And a good containing safety.
I was just thinking, is the cue ball going to make contact with the orange 5 ball? But it just about skirted around that. Look at this. It was so close.
Yeah, that would have been disaster. Now kicking off the top cushion. Now this is more like it. Some terrific execution going on out there now. And Holland have bought themselves a chance. The good safety, the good kick safety from Vandenberg.
What a turnaround.
What a positional effort. That shot didn't thrill too many of the Filipino fans in attendance here at York Hall, because that just laid this rack out for the taking.
They came into the tournament as underachievers in the World Cup, historically. The Dutch, remarkably, they'd never gone past the quarterfinals. They could leave here tonight for the ultimate prize. Underachievers no more.
Well, they beat the top seeds and defending champions Finland in the semifinals. And I always say the road to the championship goes through the holders. Draw this back. A little quicker with his pace around the table now. You can bet there's a lot of anxiety. And they're going to have to remain composed.
Miscued.
Vandenberg's head dropped there when he realised his positional shot wasn't quite spot on. It would be surprising if they had missed this 8 ball, but it's not completely out of the question.
Remember that.
Oh,
Remember
fuck.
that one. Pressure with a capital P. Is that the mistake that turns the World Cup of Pool back in favor of the Philippines?
Maybe. The hook that the Philippines have been let off is the size of Bethnal Green itself. What a mistake from Niels Feijen. We're tied again, 8-8.
Well, Phil, you said it. It was a lot tougher than it needed to be. We still expected Niels to get it, and he'll tell you the same. But it should have been a lot easier than it was.
Yes, both equally culpable there. The positional shot wasn't good, but let's not beat about the bush here. It's a pot that should have gone in, but it's because of the circumstances, as Jim said, the pressure. That's why it didn't. In practice, second nature.
This 8 will haunt Niels. If Holland doesn't win the World Cup of Pool this year, that missed 8 will haunt Niels for the rest of his life. It might anyway. Renowned for being solid.
8-8.
Now will he get another chance? 8 apiece in the race to 10.
On.
1-4 combination there waiting.
Yeah, that 5 ball, when it went in, it was a delayed reaction, wasn't it, for a while? They thought it might be dry, that break, the Filipinos. They were so relieved to see 1 ball go in. Made all the difference.
A monumental swing. You can bet they'll share in the blame should the Philippines go on to win. Still all to do. Team Philippines. They've been given the lifeline. Now it's down to them to put it to use.
What we were saying before, Jim, they normally say when they've played superbly, we were lucky. In this instance, if they say it, it's true.
Extension code.
The weight of a nation on the shoulders of these players. And unless you've represented your country, you can't possibly appreciate the pressure they're playing under.
All week, Ted Lerner has been talking about these mythical pool gods. After what I've seen in the last few moments, I'm beginning to believe they exist.
And the Philippines arrived at the hill first. 9-8. They will break for the title.
The Filipinos saying one more break, one more run out, and the task is complete.
Is it in their destiny, Phil? Is it Dennis and Lee Van's time? They hope so.
The Philippines won in 2006. Efren Reyes and Francisco Bustamante beat Earl Strickland and Rodney Morris 13-5. The same pairing, Reyes and Bustamante, beat Suke and Homan of Germany 11-9 in the Philippines in 2009. Is the title, after a 4-year wait, about to be regained?
And I have to feel for my good friend Niels Fine. That'll just make him a better player. And he has to believe that.
Philippines to break.
Regardless of the result here, you learn from your mistakes. Dry break. Isn't it just fitting? And in the fairness of sport, Phil, I think if this match went hill-hill, it would be a just result. And every chance.
For Holland, the chance of redemption. Packed house for world-class players, world-class tournament, possibly going to the wire. What more could you want?
This is a good shot, too. Just wants that cue ball to bounce a little. He's got a little angle with which to work. The 4 on the right-hand side as well. He's just showing you where he can place the cue ball. There are a few players in this sport that have more cue power than Niels Fine. Just cheated the pocket slightly, taking no chances at all.
He snatched. It was as simple as that. He snatched at the pot. It was a technical deficiency.
Wow.
I didn't want the World Cup of Pool to be lost, Phil. I wanted it to be won.
Down then, please.
Well, for the Philippines, Christmas has come 3 months early.
Extension call.
Orcolio and Levan Corteza, they've seen it all before. They've been around pool their whole lives. They know what heartbreak is all about. And they've tasted victory before, too.
I must say, Niels Fine and Nick Vandenberg, both great lads. They've contributed so much to this tournament. I'm sitting here feeling really sorry for them, but that's the nature of sport. That's the nature of the beast.
The thrill of victory, the agony of defeat, Phil. And like you, terrific. 2 finer gentlemen you'd never meet in the game. But this is all about the Philippines now. Dennis Orcolio, Levan Corteza. I have no idea why he's played that shot like that.
Wow.
Look at Levan Cortes. He can't believe it.
I hate to say it, don't fancy him to get it.
Settle down, please.
I can't explain the way Dennis has played that shot.
Oh, no fragility there when it really mattered. The cueing held up. I had no faith.
Dennis shook his hand and thanked him. Dennis Orcolio, Levan Corteza, come on down. It's your time. The 2013 World Cup of Pool champions, the Philippines.
The Philippines, the first to 10. The Dutch, decimated.
The party starts now. Dennis and Levan, hats off to Holland. A game effort. All the best to both Niels and Nick. But it's time for the Philippines to celebrate.
Yes, the men from Manila have completed the World Cup of Pool hat-trick.